moved into the 3 litre from the 2.2 at Cadwell. Third round of ZCars. Some people have got work commitments and Le Mans is on, so we've only got 10 at the moment.
I'm Mark Tomlinson. I'm racing in Z16, which is a 2.2 litre Z4. Fairly new to the series. Managed to squeeze in the last race of last season. However, this will be my first race of this season due to sort of work commitments. I haven't been able to commit fully, but yeah, here now and hope to be here for the remaining of the season.
My name's Chris Murphy from Oxford, 57 years old, driving, believe it or not, a Z4, 3 litre. Qualifying was good fun, as usual. We came testing yesterday in the afternoon, did a couple of sessions just to see what lap times we could get. So I went out in qualifying today, just did 4 or 5 laps, got to the time I did yesterday and parked the car. That would do. At the end of the day, it's a rolling start race, 20 minutes, so whether you're second, third, fourth on the grid isn't really that important. Rolling start, so if you get that right, that's probably more important than the odd second in qualifying, wearing the car out and using fuel up.
Yeah, testing was good. Got into 127s. Really happy with that. With a bit of understeer going on, but we've done our best and we've dialed it out a little bit. I think from quali, it's put me on the first row, second, 0.1 second behind Ed. Ed put in a really good time, I think 1:26.4.
So qualifying was really good. I struggled yesterday a little bit. There was a bit of water on the track yesterday and I couldn't sort of find my groove. However, this morning was really good. Qualifying, I feel in a much better place. So on the last lap, if I'm honest, I thought we had a bit more time left in qualifying. I wasn't paying attention. So I was doing a little bit of a cool down lap and then suddenly realised I was in Callum's way. So tried to step on the gas to get out of his way a bit because it looked like he was into a hot lap, and yeah, certainly got the car sideways. Luckily I managed to keep it on that occasion, but yeah, that was a little bit of yesterday. I was definitely out cutting grass yesterday, so I'm hoping with the weather like it is today I can keep it on track.
Yeah, qualifying went really well. We quite surprised actually, thought we'd be a little bit lower down. Just managed to just get on with the track quite well. We've been here a few times before. I've never done the 200 circuit, I've always done the 300, so it was kind of just getting used to that the second bend with the sort of left after it, which was a bit strange, but no, we got the hang of it and it pulled it off. So the second part of the session, he's new to this circuit and we didn't do any testing here, so I thought I'd just sort of kind of sit behind him for a couple of laps, follow his lines, see where he was going wrong, see if he was making any silly mistakes, and then kind of after the 2 laps got past him and just said, kind of give him a sort of look to say as if to follow me, and then yeah, it actually worked out for him, I think, because the other commentator was saying he pulled in a quicker lap and he was about 10th off the position before, so yeah, it worked out well.
Testing was good yesterday, but qualifying even better today. Car has now set up properly. I now feel that I'm driving the car rather than the car driving me. So really happy, good result, probably best ever. So really looking forward to the race. Track's really, really good. I seem to be strong on the brakes, getting confidence on the long corners, cars moving. Yeah, really looking forward.
I think my biggest competition of this round is going to be Ed's. Our times are really closely matched. Ed put in time 0.1 of a second faster than me, so it's all to play for.
My expectations today, I'll be glad if I finish both races. That's sort of first and foremost. It's fairly competitive at the minute between the Z2.2s and the Z3s. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
So Jamie's sort of jumped up back into the 3 litres, which is good. He's we've had some good challenges in the past, so it should make it a good bit of racing, tight racing anyway. Obviously it will all go to plan. That's the main thing.
Expectations are, first of all, to finish in one piece. I've got 4th, so if I can keep 4th, potentially fight for 3rd, that would be good. See what happens. Having a time and battle with Jamie, that's an interesting question. When he's on the grass, I will probably overtake him, but when he's on the tarmac, I haven't got a chance. But let's see what happens.
So the rolling start was normal procedure. Red lights out, off we go. Got myself up behind the pole car, which was Ed's Z3. Just kept tight to his bumper. Young Jamie was on the left hand of me, so I had the advantage going into turn one because I could make my car a little bit wide, force him offline, and then take the position. So we had second, held second place for pretty much the whole race. Had a very good dice with Jamie. Jamie get up my back and I'd pull away, and then we'd have side-by-side corners, etc, etc. Fairly good bit of respect between the two drivers. Thought I got it in the bag, the last corner of the last lap, did what I did every other lap, and he dived up the inside, took the line away. So really it was a do or die move from Jamie, which respect to him. So my choice was simply give in or hit him. Being slightly more mature and not wanting to spend money on the car and having 3 more races to do, his need is greater than mine, so of course I let the boy through. And he got second and I was just behind him in third. I'm not going to be so nice to Jamie in the second race, unfortunately, because it will be nearly the last race of the day, so there'll be no doors left open as far as I hope anyway, and we'll see how it goes. Jamie's quick, he's young, he's keen, he's brave. Sometimes old head on old shoulders does sometimes prevail, but we'll see. We'll have a look at the result in a little while later and see where we go.
Yeah, so we've gone for the cyborg look, so the nice chrome, so I think we'll black those out again, but Ed Giddings done an absolutely great job of the wrap, so fantastic. Turned it around really quickly, so yeah, we've gone for the aero catches though, so hopefully it won't fly off again. So race 1 was great fun, another good challenge with Julian, so a lot of wheel-to-wheel action. So I think we're getting a good reputation for it in the Z3s. So despite there's only a few of us, it's great racing. So it was good.
Battle with Callum in race 1 was again pretty amazing. Sort of Callum and I do sort of choose our battles, and he's a great driver, but always having the edge, and it was quite difficult just to get past him. I got past him very briefly, but he took me straight away. So, but great fun. You know, it's all about the racing, and we're doing a lot of racing.
Yeah, it's good close racing, which is the most important thing. Yeah, it's lovely to win, but yeah, the racing's fantastic, so that's the main thing, and hopefully that will keep going.
Race 2, the tables seemed to turn slightly, and I sort of managed to get ahead. I sort of kept just ahead of Mark 2 in the 2.2. Again, some great battles, and I was edging ever sort of more forward, but then I had my electrical gremlin, and so I had to reboot, and by that time the boys had caught me. Whether that sort of made me just a little bit unnerved or whatever, but Callum got me. I had a great battle with Mark. Right at the end, I thought I'd go outside Callum on the Coram and managed to just go straight on. So the boys both took me deservedly, and you know, I'm here to fight another day, and the car's great, and it was some fantastic racing, so everything was good. Well, I think the series progressing is going to sort of gain momentum. The cars just, you know, look great, and everyone who comes and watches us wants to join us. So it's a growing series, and something that people, I'm sure, will, you know, take more notice of all the time. Next time we're going to be at Brands Hatch at Deutschfest. We're going to be racing over 2 days. We've got quali and race 1 on Saturday, and race 2 and 3 on Sunday. So it's going to be a lot of fun.